on the top plays you want to see and give you a chance at some VC and...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New York Knicks going up against the Washington Wizards. And guys, for the Wizards, with a record of 3-7 over their last 10 games, they have been struggling. Wins hard to come by. We'll see if they can grab one tonight. And Kenny, tonight we have two of the more veteran rosters in the league competing. Obviously, a lot of experience out there on the floor. What kind of game do you think we'll see with all these vets?
Well, with vets, you're going to see good floor spacing, guys who take care of the basketball, and they're going to get back on the defensive end. You don't have to coach guys like that. You just let them go. You're going to be doing all the little things that make the big difference in winning and losing.
You're right, Kenny, because both teams have seen everything. No one's getting fooled out there, Ernie. Comes down to who can make the big shots.
With the tip-off approaching, it's time to go courtside and Kevin Harlan.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
The Wizards are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this game. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's out on the road tomorrow as the Knicks wrap up this home stretch. They've been playing very well lately. It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5 games.
And they've had the edge against this team, winning the first 2 matchups with 4 total on the season. They look to continue that advantage here tonight.
Keep the foot on the gas pedal in that case, Greg. You know what I say, if you can handle that, keep it down, man. Don't let them up. So I'm thinking they're looking for the knockout blow here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Washington, Nene and Gortat team up in the paint, all out there with Ramon Sessions. And it's Porter in at the small forward. Outside Anthony, elbow shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there. Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Gortat with the screen for Sessions. High arcing shot, and that one's good by Gortat. And here are the Knicks now. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And in that game, they did damage in a variety of ways. They were more or less unstoppable offensively.
Showed off all of their weapons and resources at that end of the floor. Really just put on a marvelous show.
Shot clock at 6. And Freak throws it down.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Anthony's shot is off. For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to Indiana.
Yeah, but they didn't roll over in that game. Had a good chance still to pull out the victory. Just couldn't come through in crunch time.
Greg, I thought it was a solid effort from them all the way around. I mean, as you and I know, moral victories are kind of empty consolation prizes. A loss is a loss.
Here is Lynch following the bucket by the Wizards. Anthony dishes to Freak. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
6-8.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. he added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
And thank you, Doris. Ramon Sessions with the steal. Wasted no time on that one.
Ramon Sessions.
Knicks trail by 4. Freak with it. 29 points for him last game against Boston.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
Lopez, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And sometimes you just can't get around your defender there. You got to hit him with that high top fade.
Freak kicks to Anthony. To the inside. Here's Lynch. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
10.
Wizards have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Lynch against Wall. Lets it go from deep. Afflalo pulls it in.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Freak kicks to Anthony. Wall attacking. Here's Gortat, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good. And a new group in for the Knicks. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. Sanders comes in for Porzingis. Thomas checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Calderon in for Aaron Afflalo. Knicks trail by 3. The pass to Sanders. To the inside. Lynch passes to Calderon. And again, it's New York. And here's Wall. 14 points from him the last game against Indiana. Out to the right wing. No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. That one wide left. Freak dishes to Sanders. Outside Thomas. To the middle. Here's Lynch. And the layup falls. Freak's got 8.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Gortat, and the rejection by Sanders. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. Wizards making a switch here. Kamen's checked in. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ukocha, Sanders covering. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Calderon against Wall. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Porter. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Sanders against Kaman. Freak kicks to Sanders. To the wing right side. And it's Calderon, that time on the assist from Sanders. Calderon's got his second bucket.
14.
And so, welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second. A new group here. Robin Lopez is checked in for Sanders. Porzingis comes in for Chris Humphries. Thomas checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Lynch in for Jose Calderon. And then for Washington, Gortat's checked in for Kaman. Nene comes in for Henry Sims, and it's Otto Porter Jr. in for John Wall. Lynch, he's in at point guard. Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then there's Lance Thomas, and it's Afflalo in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics got down to business. He ended with 29 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. It was a matchup that he took over, and he seemed to be able to do whatever he wanted out there. We'll see if he can sustain it, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
To the right side. There's a screen by Gortat. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Wizards trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Porter passes to Sessions. Offline with his 3. The Knicks have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Sessions. Here's Porter. And there's the lay-in.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
The Knicks leading by 5. Freak dishes to Afflalo. Pass to Porzingis. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Lynch. Off target from the baseline.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position. You could see the frustration on his face.
Lynch against Sessions. That's good from 17 feet away. Now it's just a 3-point Knicks lead. And for the Knicks, they're shooting the ball beautifully in the second quarter. They're at 55% from the field. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
You look at the game so far for Freak. He's got 8 points and some assists, too. How about 3 of them? You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
The Knicks making a switch here. O'Quinn's checked in. John Wall's checked in for Washington. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. But he recovers it. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Here's Lynch. An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer!
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
And guys, he wanted it. He desperately was begging for that ball and was dying to take that shot.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Knicks lead by 6. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by.
Hey, Kevin,